Hey you, welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
I'm wife.
And together we're reading the Bible.
Starting with Genesis and eventually ending with Revelations, we're working through every book and offering our atheist 2 cents.
Or shekels.
Yeah, those. We're asking questions and pointing out all the nonsense.
We aren't academics or scholars.
Nope. In fact, when it comes to religion, we really don't know anything at all.
What we've learned so far is that God's a dick.
Oh, he really is, isn't he? If you're interested in how we reached this startling conclusion, maybe start from episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in anywhere. It's all good.
Yep.
Hey wife, we just got a new sponsor. It's Anchor. They must think we're doing something right because they picked us back up.
That's amazing. Want to hear something even more amazing?
Yeah?
I actually know what they are.
You are full of shit. I'm calling your bluff. Tell me about Anchor.
Okay, so Anchor by Spotify is the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need all in one place.
I'm actually surprised you knew that, but did you also know that Anchor has tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer?
Yes, because I see you do that on your phone all the time and it looks pretty simple.
It really is, and when hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
But I use CastBox.
Yeah, darling, I know you like CastBox. It gets distributed there too, and lots of other platforms as well.
And how much are we paying for this awesome service?
Absolutely nothing.
Coolio, so then we should tell people to download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started?
Yep, do it now.
Husband.
Wife.
I'm so excited.
Me too.
Because we're going to one chapter per episode.
Not only that, but we have a sponsor again.
I know, that's exciting.
It's like, what's going on? The world's like, everything's looking up.
The stars are aligned.
What the hell's going on?
And God smiled down upon us.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, edit that out.
Right. So, what are we going over today?
We are doing Deuteronomy chapter 3.
Okay, and that's because we are going to a daily podcast. So we're only doing one chapter today.
Just one.
4 will be tomorrow.
Yep.
And then on Saturday, we'll be doing our Q&A for 3 and 4, which normally it will be for the full week. And then Sunday, we'll wrap it up with all those episodes wrapped into one.
Yep.
Okay. Well, you ready to jump into this?
I am.
Let's do this.
Okay, so you are going to laugh.
I don't know about that. The way you said it makes me think otherwise.
Well, so do you know how we just now in our last previous Q&A episode talked about Og?
Yeah. Are we talking about Og?
So Deuteronomy chapter 3 is Israel conquers Og of Bashan. I mean, I couldn't have fucking timed that better.
I mean, yeah, it's like we looked ahead and planned that, but we actually didn't. So.
I actually didn't. And
that's funny.
Yeah, so.
Man, the giant gets crushed, man. It's not cool.
I mean,
apparently, according to the title.
I don't know. Well, let's find out.
Yeah, let's find out. Right.
Fucking Og. Next, we turned and headed for the land of Bashan, where King Og and his entire army attacked us at Edrei. But the Lord told me...
Wait. I gotta stop you right there.
What?
They turned and went towards the land, and then they got... They made it sound like they were put upon when they were the ones heading towards them to attack the fuckers.
All we did was march toward this land with our army and want to conquer them, and then suddenly, out of the blue, they attacked us.
I'm just saying, that's a little bit of bullshitty the way they wrote that.
Yeah,
that's all.
Yeah. But the Lord told me, do not be afraid of him, for I have given you victory over Og and his entire army, and I will give you all his land.
Well,
okay.
Maybe you think they get his bed too?
Treat him just as you treated King Sihon of the Amorites, who ruled in Heshbon. So the Lord our God handed King Og and all his people over to us, and we killed them all. Well.
That's good godly people for you there.
Yep. Not a single person survived.
Good godliness. Yeah.
We conquered all 60 of his towns.
60 towns. Shit.
60 motherfucking
Dude
towns.
had a lot of towns.
The entire Argob region in his kingdom of Bashan. Not a single town escaped our conquest. All 60, boom, done, gone.
If I was in that last town that they conquered, I think I'd have run.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, well, fuck it, we're done.
I mean, if this happened, like, consecutively.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Like, if all 60 got attacked at once, then, you know.
Yeah.
But it seems like it wouldn't have worked that way.
I mean, they couldn't even find their way to fucking, 10 miles down the road, so.
Right, exactly.
How much do you think they would uniformly attack a place?
No, it's not that they couldn't find it. Yeah. It's that God made them run in circles.
All right.
Now God is like, okay, here it is, go.
Okay.
But still, like, you're right. That last town, like, how much conquering did it really take? Run away!
Yeah.
These towns were all fortified with high walls and barred gates. We also took many unwalled villages at the same time.
Okay.
Did you now? We completely destroyed the kingdom of Bashan, just as we had destroyed King Sihon of Heshbon. We destroyed all the people in every town we conquered. Men, women, and children alike.
Yeah.
Party.
Good times.
It was awesome. We fucking killed all those people. Woohoo! But we kept all the livestock for ourselves.
Of course.
And took plunder from all the towns.
Of course.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't, you're right. God told you to kill these people. You get their shit.
Yeah, duh.
Of course.
I mean, what do you think this is? Dungeons and Dragons? So we took the land of the 2 Amorite kings east of the Jordan River, all the way from the Arnon Gorge to Mount Hermon. And now we get a parentheses. Mount Hermon is called Syrian by the Sidonians, and the Amorites call it Senir. End parentheses.
Okay. I like this parentheses thing is a new thing.
It is a new thing.
Definitely.
I'm enjoying it. I have to tell you. It's like side
But I mean, like like we had talked about how these are different writers.
Yeah,
right?
it's very obvious.
You can definitely tell because they're like side note.
Yeah. Footnote. Asterisk.
Right.
Oh my God. I'm going to interrupt myself just now.
Okay.
I cannot stand it. Like, it's such a fucking pet peeve when people say asterisk instead of asterisk. Like, what even is that? Why do people do that?
That's all right. I hate it when people say anyways instead of anyway.
Fuck you.
I'm just saying.
Fuck you.
What? You know.
You know.
What do you mean I know?
You know that I say anyways because
I think you do it on purpose to piss me off.
I do. But you know what I really like?
What's that?
There's another podcast that I listen to, and the dude that hosts it, he says anyways.
Oh,
and I
God.
love it. I fucking love it. It's Jack O'Brien from the Daily Zeitgeist, and he
great.
says anyways.
That's great.
And I have a crush on him now.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't get shit for it, whereas I do.
You do, yeah. I will not let that pass.
Well, you're an asshole.
I'm just saying.
We had now conquered all the cities on the plateau and all Gilead and Bashan as far as the towns of Saleka and Edrei, whatever, however I said it just then,
Fuck cares.
which were part of Og's kingdom of Bashan. Side note, parentheses. King Og of Bashan was the last survivor of the great Rephaites. His bed was made of iron and was more than 13 feet long and 6 feet wide. It can still be seen in the Ammonite city of Rabbah.
Can it?
Oh my God.
I
have to go
around.
there.
We need to find out if that still exists.
I need to see this bed. Og's bed.
Oh, man.
I see a trip in my future.
Oh, that would be so amazing if it was still around.
Could you imagine, like, there are not a lot of things on the planet that I'm like, I need to travel to see this. Og's bed.
Og's bed.
I need to see that.
Yeah.
If anybody has a picture of Og's bed, you know where to send it. Let's see. Okay. Reuben, Gad, and half of Manasseh settle east of the Jordan.
Wait, they're settling already?
They're going to settle.
Okay.
They took all that.
Did they conquer everything?
They conquered everything, man.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that wasn't my phone.
That was my fault. That was my new tablet.
Oh, look at you. Bad boy.
Oops.
When we took possession of this land, I gave the tribes of Reuben and Gad the territory beyond Error 404 cannot find along the Arnon Gorge, plus half of the hill country of Gilead with its towns. Then I gave the rest of Gilead and all of Bashan Og's former kingdom to the half tribe of Manasseh. Side note, parentheses. This entire Argob region of Bashan used to be known as the land of the Rephaites. Jair, a leader from the tribe of Manasseh, conquered the whole Argob region in Bashan, all the way to the border of the Geshurites.
That's a lot of parentheses there.
And Maccathites. Jair renamed this region after himself, calling it the towns of Jair, as it is still known today. End parentheses. I gave Gilead to the clan of Machir, but I also gave part of Gilead to the tribes of Reuben and Gad.
Is this God divvying up, or is this Moses divvying up?
I think it's Moses.
Okay. But it's interchangeable, right? Whatever.
I don't know.
Who cares?
I don't fucking know.
People are getting shit.
It's the Deuteronomist.
Yeah.
The area I gave them extended from the middle of the Arnon Gorge in the south to the Jabbok River on the Ammonite frontier. They also received the Jordan Valley all the way from the Sea of Galilee down to the Dead Sea, with the Jordan River serving as the western boundary. To the east were the slopes of Pisgah. At that time, I gave this command to the tribes that would live east of the Jordan. Although the Lord your God has given you this land as your property, all your fighting men must cross the Jordan ahead of your Israelite relatives, armed and ready to assist them.
I was like, you can't be stopping already. You guys, have you conquered everything?
No.
Because that was pretty quick.
I know.
You know, I was like,
I know.
I feel like there's more, you know? Like,
I
you gotta
think
do
this
more.
was like just a, don't forget that
they're
these
just doing
guys,
the same. They saw what the other guys did over there. Like, you know how they were like, no, we'll keep fighting with you.
Yeah.
Like, that's not a bad idea. Let's leave our women and children.
Yep.
And we'll just kind of, you know, sprinkle them out as we go.
Your wives, children, and numerous livestock, however, may stay behind in the towns I have given you.
Yeah.
See? Yeah. When the Lord has given security to the rest of the Israelites as he has to you, and when they occupy the land the Lord your God is giving them across the Jordan River, then you may all return here to the land I have given you. Yay!
I mean, that's, unless you die.
Right, if you die, I mean,
Then
the
you're
wives
set,
and children will stay there and...
But they got to marry clans, people, and something like that.
At that time I gave Joshua this charge. You have seen for yourself everything the Lord your God has done to these two kings. He will do the same to all the kingdoms on the west side of the Jordan. Do not be afraid of the nations there, for the Lord your God will fight for you.
And he'll have you kill everybody, and the women and children.
Yay! Killing is fun. Plunder is awesome.
Right. You know, he sent snakes against his own people and, like, buried them alive with, like, you know, all kinds of shit.
Fire and stones. Yeah.
I haven't heard he is doing any of that to the enemies. He's just, like...
killing them.
He's just letting Israelites kill them for him.
Yeah.
So, you think, you know, he could make this a whole lot easier and just, like, go ahead and just wipe them out.
He could.
Because, I mean, he once he wiped out the entire planet at one point, you know, hypothetically.
But these are the chosen people, and they have to earn their spot by murdering.
Okay.
They got to go through the, you know, the fire.
Okay.
Etc.
I guess.
Okay, next section. Ready?
I'm ready.
Moses, not permitted to enter Canaan.
I know, yeah.
Ouchie.
Obviously.
I mean, that's got to burn, right?
Yeah. I mean, especially for the little fucking infraction that he did.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
This God is ridiculous.
Well, yeah.
At that time, I pleaded with the Lord and said, "O sovereign Lord, you have only begun to show your greatness and the strength of your hand to me, your servant. Is there any God in heaven or on earth who can perform such great and mighty deeds as you do? Please let me cross the Jordan to see the wonderful land on the other side."
Wait, he's pleading with God to have God change his mind?
The beautiful hill country and the Lebanon mountains. But the Lord was angry with me because of you, and he would not listen to me.
Wow.
"That's enough," he declared. "Speak of it no more, but go up to Pisgah Peak and look over the land in every direction. Take a good look, but you may not cross the Jordan River. Instead, commission Joshua and encourage and strengthen him, for he will lead the people across the Jordan. He will give them all the land you now see before you as their possession." So we stayed in the valley near Beth Peor, the end.
So it sounds like to me that Joshua, like, kind of forced Moses out and was like, dude, you ain't crossing the river with us.
Yeah. He's
sorry,
like, I got this grift.
Yeah,
Thanks.
yeah. It's mine.
You're
getting old.
Sit.
You get the fuck out of here. You ain't coming with us.
Thanks, bye.
Yeah, and you're going to tell people that this is all God.
Yeah.
And
or I'm going to pull out all of your hair.
He must have had some juicy shit on Moses or something, you know?
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
So
he grift the grifter.
I mean, it's got to be what's going on.
Seriously.
Yeah.
So That's the end of that chapter.
Yeah. All right. Well, and we're going to see you guys tomorrow. That's crazy to say.
I know.
It's so fun, though. Like,
See you tomorrow.
I'm really excited about this. Let's go. Daily podcasts.
I know.
I cannot wait. Okay. All right. We're done.
We're done. We're out.
See you guys.
Bye.
Hey, wife.
Yes, husband.
Did you know that we are now on Patreon?
Yes, because you told me, but also, no, tell me more.
So we're on Patreon now.
Are we?
We are. And our supporters can go there and support us, and we have multiple levels all the way up to You Killed God.
That sounds really drastic and escalated quickly-ish.
Well, no, there's multiple levels before there. So it escalates on a sliding scale of, cheap to not cheap. Oh. But, we can definitely use any amount. So, like, any support is always appreciated.
So what exactly is Patreon?
It's a place where you can show your support for our podcast. And
just our podcast?
Any podcast or any performer. But, we're the ones that, you're listening to right now. So maybe you should, support us. That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. But we love you anyway.
So all you got to do is go to Patreon, look up Sacrilegious Discourse. It's actually patreon.com/Sacrilegious Discourse is our actual main page there. So head on over and send us some love.
Yeah. Husband.
Yeah, wife.
It's the end, so we should say all the things.
We definitely should say all the things.
What things should we say?
So we want people to get a hold of us, and there's ways that they can do that.
So one of those ways I know is email. What's that email address?
sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com.
And they should do that by 5 Eastern on Sundays if they want their question to be included in our new Tuesday Q&A episodes every week.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to hearing from some of our fans, for sure.
Yeah.
They can also get a hold of us on social media. And we have Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest. Probably the easiest way would be through Twitter at sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts still.
Yes, still.
Still.
I guess.
Or dum-dum or doo-doo.
Yeah, wherever you want to go with that, I guess.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have all those things and they should go there.
Yeah, they should.
Okay. And then also, what else should they do?
They should, review us on Apple Podcasts because that really, really helps us out. And, if you are on any other podcast app, just hit a heart or a like thing or something.
A thumbs up.
Thumbs up,
nice.
Whatever the hell it is, just do it, okay?
Just do it.
All right. I think that's all we got.
Oh, you know what? I have one more thing.
Oh, she's got one more thing.
Thank you so much, guys, for listening and choosing us to spend your time with. We really appreciate you all, and you are definitely top shelf.
Yeah, honestly, it makes us smile just about every day.
Yep.